I realized that my channel isn't going as fast as it used to because for the past 3 weeks it's been going super fast until like the past 5 days now, and I think, and I know, it's because I used to stream twice a day, one morning stream, one evening stream, and now I don't do that anymore, which is a problem, and it's a problem mainly based on the fact that I started waking up late, which is something I genuinely need to fix because my entire like life plans, like my sprinting that used to do 3 times a week, was based on how early I woke up because I can't do it when I wake up later because there's a lot of things going on with my day that which get and it gets disrupted, like gym with friends and stuff like that. So and the morning stream, which got sacrificed, and I just only started doing evening stream. So I need to get back to it. I genuinely need to get back in the trajectory that I was on. So yeah, that's the plan. It's just weird. I've talked about it before, but it's so hard to fix up the sleep schedule. I don't know why my hair's so messy. It's all over the place. But it's so hard to fix up your sleep schedule when it's messed up. Because like, and it's so easy to mess up your sleep schedules. Like one day you could just not go sleep. You could just not go to bed and stay up another hour, and all of a sudden now your next 3 weeks of productivity is wrecked because you can't sleep as early as you used to because your brain feels like it's not tired enough. So it's just a bit of a mess that I need to get myself out of and never get back into again. Because because of I've experienced this before, I did a good job of not letting myself experience it again. Because it used to happen, and then I started avoiding like whatever it takes. I would never go to sleep late, and I managed to fix it until now. Until now, it has happened again. So I think because the one tactic that I did use was I tried to sleep 5 minutes early every day, and it just doesn't work. I think what I'm gonna change now is the fact that I'll start waking up 5 minutes early every day, which does mean I'll have horrible sleep for quite a while. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. So what happened today was, I woke up as usual, and as usual, the first thing that just I had breakfast, and then I went to my friends to the gym. I went with three of my friends. To be honest, two, and one of them brought his brother along. And we did a push day. We went on the incline bench, and we genuinely pushed each other to the limits. That's the one thing I like about going with my friends to the gym, is that you push yourself to like insane limits that you didn't think you're able to get to. They go like, oh, one more, one more, one more, on up to the point that you just like. And yeah, we went to the gym. I went afterwards to a burger place that I've never been to before. It's called Dave's Hot Chicken. Never heard of it. It got famous recently, so I don't know. At the beginning, when I first heard of it, I was like, wait, did the rapper Dave make this make this restaurant? That's the only famous Dave I know. Love from India. Oh, thanks. So we went and got some burgers, and the burgers, I don't know, it was kind of mid. The only thing it's famous for, this restaurant, if you've never heard of it before, is that they have these insanely spicy burgers that get to a level where, like, if you choose the highest level of spiciness on the receipt, like they give you a waiver and you have to sign it, that any problems that can come or any health conditions or problems this can cause, they're not they're not entitled to any of it, and they can't be held accountable because you did choose to take it, which is an insane level of spice and steak, and you have to be 18 plus to try it. And one day I want to try it. One day I want to try that level of spiciness. Maybe catch it on stream as well. That would be funny. Imagine that the entire stream. I'm just like, I'm just like, I feel like I'm nearly there. But I did hear that people do get heart attacks and stuff from eating stuff that are too spicy. And I heard it's not very healthy. So I'll try it one day. I'll try it one day on stream. But that was it. And then I came back. Today I was meant to film my next video that will release on Thursday. But I didn't. But I just didn't. And last time I recorded the video, which was the football ranking one, I did it in this room at around this time, and for some reason when I recorded it, the lighting was so horrible because during the evening, like the sun kind of goes down, and the lighting isn't as good, especially when I link it up to my MacBook. So the entire recording is going on the MacBook. It's just the face that comes from my phone, and I tried to do it, and the lighting was horrible. So it's safe to say, oh hi, Jeremy. So it's safe to say I'm not doing that again. and my next video I'll probably record in the morning. And then I realized I was rushing myself so hard, but then I realized I got until Thursday to record it and edit it and schedule it. And I don't want to do it like last time where I did it all last minute. The recording wasn't last minute, the editing was. And I ended up staying all night to finish it so it can come out on time. I don't want to get stuck in that situation again. So I'll either do tomorrow morning. If I don't have time to do it tomorrow morning, I'll do it the day afterwards because the day afterwards is much easy because during weekdays I can go to the co-working space that's open on weekdays so that I have like this silent little space where I could just talk and waffle without anyone disturbing me. But in the house, like you need to find a perfect time to actually stream. Um, because of my I have a family that lives in this house, and I can't tell them all to shut up at one time, because it wouldn't be fair. Um, and it's not my house to be telling them that. So I usually just find a time where it's a bit quiet, and because have some people over right now, and everyone's downstairs, so now I can just stream upstairs without um thinking about it really, or yeah, without having running into the problem of it being too noisy. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did today. After this, I'll probably just go downstairs, chill for a bit because the past few days I've just been getting a bit tired because my sleep is all over the place, and I didn't realize how important sleep was. I mean, I did realize it before, but it's almost like you take it for granted when it's good. And now I got back into bad sleep and I feel like I'm a bit tired. Before I'm just like waking up, okay, when can I do the next stream? Or let me write down what I should say in the stream so that I never run out of things to say. Or let me start recording the video. And like I was always on top of it, trying to do it, everything as soon as possible. But these days when I'm tired and my sleep's all over the place, I'm like, ah. It sometimes almost feels like a chore, which I don't want it to be because it can be felt, I feel like, on the other side of my uh, of, for example, the videos that I record. So that is one thing I want to fix up. Sleep earlier and sleep longer. So that I can sleep longer and have much better quality sleep. So I'm more energetic and my videos are much better. And my streams are much better than they were before. And that should be taken seriously, especially because it's nearly September. And as I told you guys, and I promised you guys over and over again, I said that I'm just doing it this August to stay consistent and so I can slowly like build up the momentum. September is when it actually starts this channel. It's when I'm actually gonna try blow up the channel. Especially because I have unlimited time then. I generally have like the entire day. It's like a 9 to 5. In the summer, not really, because I always hang out with friends, go to the gym with this guy, and when I go gym with friends, I go to the gym in town, not near me, so I waste some time there. We usually go out to get some food afterwards, and there's like a lot of time being wasted, and it's not wasted because I'm having fun. Um, and it's I heard someone say my name, and what was I saying? Um, I lose my train of thought very easily. There's not much. Like there's a lot of time being used not on the business, and I don't mind it because life is short and you need to enjoy it while you can. But I know that in September a lot of my friends are moving out to different cities for university and everything. So is someone coming in? Wait, give me a minute. I got some food. I got some food delivered from downstairs. Um, what was I saying? Oh no, back again. Anyway, I feel, so when September does arrive, let me just, where do I bite into this? When September does arrive, 100% my time's gonna be spent into it. And my channel's already growing at a good enough pace. While I'm on some holiday and I've got a lot of time used on other stuff. Now when September comes around, all my dreams are gonna get achieved and smashed. And the goal is 6 months maximum. Like, what I mean by that is like getting my channel monetized, which is a goal of mine because I want to make this my full-time career. Like my gym goals, like I've got like certain weights that I want to get to. I want to get into MMA and get back into MMA. I used to do MMA before. I want to get back into learning piano and guitar and everything. So yeah, dreams are getting smashed in the first 6 months. Um, and yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. I'm kind of excited for it because these days I'm generally just spending how long? 2 hours, 2.5. Let's say 2.5, 2.5 hours every single day on this YouTube channel. On YouTube in general, not this YouTube channel. I've got another one as well. 2 hours and a half, which is enough for growth, but not enough for maximum growth. It's like, sorry for the lag. Anyway, I'm enjoying this meal too much. Yeah, I actually need to set a schedule for myself. I'll actually show you guys next time. Or make a video about it, I'm not sure. Because you know how my friends are all going to university? They're gonna have schedules on what time to dedicate to this and what time to dedicate to that. And we're gonna have lectures and all that stuff. I want to live that university lifestyle when I'm at home. But on this this YouTube channel, probably schedule it out so that on these days I stream, on these days I record video, on these days I script, on these days I edit, so that I get into a state because I know one of the things that limits people when they try to achieve their goals is the fact that when they set their goals, they work on it like every single day. Like for example, they say, "I'm going to get into the gym in 2026," and they set their New Year's resolution. I'm going to lose this much weight. They stay consistent on it for a while, and like after the first month, they start thinking of excuses. Go like, what's the point of losing weight if you're not happy? Happiness is the most important thing. Life's too short. Like all these excuses that start up like not feeling guilty. It just lagged again. I'm pretty sure on your side. Um, and what I tend to do is just tell myself, I'm gonna achieve something. For example, um, I'm gonna go to MMA classes every single 3 times a week for the next 3 months. And before my brain thinks of excuses, I go, the reason you're doing it should change from I'm doing it because I want to lose weight or gain muscle or become a better fighter in the MMA's case or anything. It should change from that and it should change to being I'm doing it because I said I will do it and my word matters to me. And my word is important because when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So that when you get into I know it sounds like it's not that important of things um, but it actually really works because we try and think of excuses. You go oh, I'm this, blah blah blah. This doesn't actually really help, and all that stuff. Instead of but your brain when your brain starts giving you all these excuses, you just tell yourself, "I'm doing it because I said I will do it, not because of these benefits." The benefits, you look at them before you decide to do it. When you decide to achieve something, that's it. The reason you're doing it from now on changes from because of these benefits to because I said I'll do it. How did I get into this tangent now? How the hell? What was I talking about? Oh, the whole schedule thing. So I want to do the schedule so that and set my goals properly, so that when I'm working on them every single day, I don't have an excuse. Like if it's not scheduled out, I'll go like, I'll do it later. I'll do this later. I don't feel like doing it now. Oh, I got this. But when you have the schedule set out of every single minute of every single hour of every day, you know you have to do it now. And before you start thinking of excuses, you go like, oh, because the reason I'm doing this is because I said I'm going to do it, not because of any of these benefits. The, and the moment you start thinking about your goals like that, everything changes and you do become a lot more successful. Because since I started thinking like that, actually working, I've actually achieved a lot more goals. um, with it, and because of it. Mm. Mm, absolutely delicious. So, and also I've been delaying this, but I said I was gonna go watch all the movies that released yesterday, but I never end up doing it. Like, I never end up going to watch the movies, which is, and the reason I haven't, because usually I'm excited to go to the movies, but I'm usually excited when I'm like working on these goals so hard, and I feel like I'm near burnout, and I feel like I need a rest from this, and I go watch a good movie to get like a bit of a break. But these days, I feel like my entire day's feeling like a break. The only time I'm actually working is during the evening when I start my live stream, and then I start editing and working on my other channel until like past midnight, which also wrecks my sleep. I feel like one way, and like when it's nighttime, I don't feel like I'm not thinking, oh, I need to sleep now because my sleep schedule. I'm thinking I need to get this work done by the end of the day, which also like ruins my sleep schedule. So I almost feel like it's on this downward cycle because the reason I need to do them later in the evening is because there's a lot of things that happen midday and I haven't done them in the morning. So then I'll have to do them later on in the day. But because I have to do them later on in the day, I can't wake up earlier in the morning and it's just like a. Dude, I just realized this right now. That's one of the benefits of keeping speaking to the camera, even if no one's watching you, because you end up with all these realizations that it's also with journaling because I used to journal a lot and I would just it's not like a diary or dear diary I did this today. It's more of like when you have something you're thinking about and it's like circling around in your mind, you just take a notebook out and you write about it. You're like, oh, this has happened to me. What are the solutions? You just start waffling until you come to an answer. And before I used to on this channel, before I started live streaming a long time ago, I've privated all the videos now. I still got them, but they're all private. I used to just go outside and record myself talking about my plans and anything that's worrying me. And I'll just waffle it out. It's almost like a therapeutic thing where you're just talking to the camera and yeah, we're just talking to the camera and you kind of all poison all the things that are in your mind out there because when they're in their mind, they're this all those ideas are abstract things that are just floating everywhere and there's no solution for them because they're just too abstract. And when you speak them out or you write them down, you turn them to like tangible words and you understand truly what they are, which helps um, in solving the problem because you can't solve a problem that you can't fully understand. Um, which is actually something I've been telling a lot of my friends about. This I always tell them like to journal because I doubt they'll just take a phone and record themselves. They're too shy for that stuff, especially because there might be other people watching them. But when it's writing, um, it's like you can do it anywhere. So that isn't really something that's stopping you from doing it. You can do it like in the bus, you can do it on your way somewhere, you can do it in your room, and no one really saying what you do. They're thinking you're just taking notes down or something. But anyway, that's the end for the stream today. I'll need to go work on my stuff so that I don't end up sleeping late again and that cycle continues. So I really need to start waking up earlier. Especially that some September's right around the corner. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and everything, so you can get notified when I stream or upload next and see you guys. There you go.